All right, back one, pick one. This guy's mediocre. I think actually Johnny's Pride Mate or Bloodletter may just be the best cards in here. Herald of Faith is also pretty good. I want to take a Herald. I mean, it gets through. I think this is better than Goblin Trashmaster. Big flyers are important in this format, and this thing matches up well with Giant Spider. It can slam through. Now it's Angel of the Dawn. Great card. It really should have uncommon level stats and taking it over Plague Mare. Okay, so now we get another good white card with Gallant Cavalry. Skeleton Archer is better, but there's no reason to jump into a second color. I'd rather just keep cutting white if I'm continuing to get good cards. So now we get a Volcanic Dragon. I mean, my Courser automatically went to Pegasus Courser, but no, it's definitely Volcanic Dragon. And now we're going to try to build like a really aggro red-white deck. There's a small chance Lightning Mare wheels, but probably not. Okay, Take Vengeance is very good. Actually, wouldn't mind that Tectonic Rift coming back around. There's another one. No, I think I'm just going to take a Macabre Waltz. Macabre Waltz is a really important card. We may not end up being red, but bringing creatures back from the graveyard is pretty darn important. Could also maybe, nah, see, like I don't want to take a Rock Sparkle just again because of color preference. Even bringing back something like Angel of Dawn is good. Your entire, all your cards get, let's one again. I'm going to take a Ravenous Harpy. I think it's a much better card than people just assume looking at it. All right, well, Neonate going to Slate tells us that black-white is fairly open. I like the archetype. I don't mind it at all. Now, there is still a chance that we go Black-Red Sacrifice. But as it stands, I guess I just want another Neonate. Explosive Apparatus may be something we want to play. I think Box Thumper is much better than Knight of the Tusk. Well, I'm not passing Dismissive Pyromancer. This thing is amazing. There's also Luminous Bonds. I think I'm supposed to just take Luminous Bonds. All right, I guess there is a way of passing Dismissive Pyromancer. It's an incredible card, but Luminous Bonds is good. And let's just hope that, that pick will result in a late surprise payoff like a Regal Bloodlord or something like that. Or we could just be past the Chromium. So fountain removal is pretty important in this late game Matters deck. And I'm going to take it over Strangling Spores speculatively, hoping to get some sort of payoff. Now we're seeing some good blue. Stag is really good. So Sky Snake Scanner, but Stag is just better. Gravedigger is an excellent pickup. All right, we're in business. So in terms of being able to splash, Dragon's Horde would be good because it works with Chromium and it enables Chromium. Not that you need to draw any other cards after you cast Chromium, but Manolith, obviously, any of the dual lands. Even an Arcane Encyclopedia. Like having a Chromium is a reason to play Arcane Encyclopedia because you'll slam to your deck better to find a unstoppable win condition. I mean, this to me is like a definition of a non-planeswalker mythic. You could even argue that it's stronger than many of the planeswalkers. I think for limited, this thing's a powerhouse. The only thing that makes it weak is the fact that this color combination is not well supported by splash enablers. But other than that, it's an absolute powerhouse. I wouldn't mind like reassembling Skeleton. Yep, like this will help splash Chromium. Phylactery Lich, huh? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've done so many drafts. I've never main decked Phylactery Lich. Cinder Barrens in case we want to splash something, probably not. So second, Macabre Waltz. I'll just take the zombie. Wouldn't mind the Death Baron. Hmm. Hmm. I think we might be able to do something with Open the Graves. Yeah, and Ravenous Heartbeat. Yeah, let's try. It's a fun card to play with. We probably don't need Box Thumper. We probably don't need a second Neonate. We don't really have any life gain payoffs. We may not even start the Mind Rot. I mean, another Herald of Faith is not terrible. But Johnny's Last Stand gets better with Ravenous Harpy. I'd rather just have another Herald of Fate. Let's see, so diamond there. Diamond there is an artifact for Phylactery Lich. It does gain life. Maybe we'll get some life gain payoffs. Guess I could play. I mean, if I really want to do the Phylactery Lich plan, I guess I could also play an Explosive Apparatus. You know, as important as Epicure of Blood is for our deck, I'd rather just have a Plague Mare. Yeah, we get one anyway. Another Take Vengeance. That's too many of them. Another Ravenous Harpy. I like the Harpies. I think we need Child of Night. I don't really want to run Phylactery Lich either. It just doesn't seem very good. Maybe we just run the other Take Vengeance. Maybe this is better. And like a Mind Rot or something. I mean, between the times that you're going to have 3 black and you're going to have an artifact, doesn't seem very good. So, seems acceptable. I guess like Ravenous Harpy kind of works with Open the Graves. This is funny. So one more island, maybe 2. Hopefully we don't get punished too badly for that, but I want to be able to consistently, if I can consistently cast Chromium, then I think I can win those games. I don't really have a card draw. Fountain of Renewal doesn't count. So I'll have to get the 7 the old-fashioned way, and I don't think this is a draw for his deck. I mean, I don't want to waste to take vengeance on the on this guy, but I have like three more of them on my deck, so maybe I will. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not gonna anticipate. Okay. One good thing about this card, the tokens don't come into play tapped, so you can block them. In fact, I might just go open the graves into Herald. If we're so slow right now, nobody's doing anything. Just missing land drops. No, well, he could have a counter spell up, so I guess I would rather have him nail my open the graves with a counter spell. This also plays around disperse, cancel. Okay, sure. I'm not concerned about that. I'd rather have my Herald of Faith resolve. Actually, Chromium's good against my opponent. And speaking of Chromium, because he can now be countered, so if I cast him the turn that my opponent's keeping up mana to cancel it, I wouldn't do anything. Oh well, you got another one. Yeah, sure. But you're not going to beat Chromium. You would need, like, I'm not sure what he would need to deal with Chromium. I mean, this card basically says, like, as long as you cast it with any sort of decent life total, you win the game. That's how that card should read. And we're going to kill Pegasus Courser. All right. Now I'll kill the lifeline card. And I don't think my opponent's going to be able to reach me with that Daybreak Chaplain. By the way, I think had I used his ability last turn, he would have died because he blocked. Becomes. I'm not sure if the damage stays if a card has like the becomes effect. I'm not sure how that works. Okay. So far, it's been a fairly one-sided match. My opponent missed land drops, and we drew Chromium like on curve. So, well, this deck is pretty good. Well, cancels, and so far we've seen like cancels and Daybreak Chaplains, but I'm sure he's got some decent top end. Okay, divinating. Seems like a desperate measure. Okay, that's fine. So planar cleansing is the only card that deals with Chromium. I think I want to change anything. I think this is good. This is a good hand. All right, I have my own Rotswing Falcon, except it's a little bit better. So I got 2 more turns to find my 4th land, and then I should be good. Important to note, opponent wouldn't can't find a second island, so Cannot have cancel up. It's probably more important to play Stalker on stack first, make sure that I can get him down before my opponent finds a second island for counter spells. Mons. All right, that's pretty sweet. Definitely getting down stag now, because the 1 point of life gain with Daybreak Chaplain is important. I want to ensure that I can, if I can stay alive and get down like Angel, then I should be good. Okay, that's fine. I think Open agrees is kind of bad in this matchup. It doesn't seem like a lot of creatures are dying. With things like Luminous Bonds and my opponent playing Evasive Flyers. That's a mistake. Now I can go Angel and hit pretty hard. Cancel? No cancel. Okay. Could have a combat trick. He might kill my Herald of Grace here. He's trading 2 for 1. Actually, no, he still couldn't kill it. Never mind. It's only 3 power. Yeah, so now, and he can use a combat trick and then he takes 7. Assume he has it. Yeah. From Amonkhet. Okay. Anticipate. By the way, Mind Rot is going to completely wreck our opponent. He will not be, like, even if he makes a strong play now, let's say he plays like his own Herald of Faith, for example. I'm going to Mind Rot like 2 of the last 3 cards that he has. He's not going to come back. Sure. I have my own hope in the Greaves. Got a chump and block, and I'm going to get a 2-2. He needs to find another creature just to stay alive here. Which means that he can't cancel, which means that I'm going to Mind Rot for his last card. No, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to play Good Zombie. That puts a lot of pressure. And basically, I mean, Mind Rot is basically a wasted card, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be very difficult to block. Okay. It's not going to do it. Sure. Um, okay. Game 2. Do not want to play first. Excellent. All right, Unite. You still want to indicate black with diamond there, but I'm not actually pretty sure about that. Not sure we have more of white or black. All right, I'm not mind writing just yet. Okay, now I'm in a mind rut. You got two really good cards. Totally worth it. So one more land for Chromium. Still missing land draws by turn 5. It's unfortunate for OP, but we're in business. It's fine. So the thing is, I need to leave something in my hand. So let me play Island. And then I'm going to have to play one of these because if I draw a land next turn, I want to flash in Chromium, but I also want to protect him. So somehow think Fountain is more important, actually. I would have gained a life off Plague Mare, but it's okay. So I'm taking a beating now. I'm taking 7. Maybe I just cycle Fountain here, draw a card. I think I need to do that. Yeah, I'm at 8. That's getting too close for comfort. He's playing other stuff. All right. We need to make sure we hit our land. And we did. I'm going to gain a life off Chromium coming into the battlefield as well. Unfortunately, I cannot start attacking with chromium until I get my life total higher. So all I can do is sit back and ping with neonate for now. There's also probably no reason to play that land last turn. It's not gonna work. Ah, no, wait. Gets the damage in. So is it exactly lethal? Yeah, somehow I didn't think about that there. So I can gain one, but that's exactly lethal. Okay, let's concede. Explosive apparatus might be good against the Drake, and then we can think about phylactery ledge. Honestly, I kind of like our deck the way it is. I don't think we need to change anything. Okay, I need to find some sources of white. At least Plague Mare can keep things under control for a little bit. And I have 3 white spells in hand. I gotta choose white. Okay. I'm gonna have to crack Fountain if I don't draw plane. Because I can't, it's not good to keep taking this much damage. Counterspell. Okay. Interesting. So he chose not to use the ability to interflict or something. He wants to keep up a counterspell. It's so obvious that he has a counterspell. I'm not gonna play it, or am I? I think I'm just gonna. All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, he's gonna counterspell whatever I play anyway, so I might as well. Find a source of light. I can also gain a life, which could maybe change the math on living or dying. Okay, so let's take vengeance, I guess, this guy. So he kept the counterspell. Yeah, alright. Am I just dead? I think I'm just dead. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright. Okay. On to game 3. So it's a bit of a slow start for us. We're definitely taking a beating here, and we're gonna have to trade or throw stack in front of something to get it back with a Grave Digger. So Electrify would be bad. Lightning Strike would be bad. Any removal would be bad. Rapid Bite would also be bad. Okay. Right, next turn I can go Dark Crown Stag and use Take Vengeance, potentially. Well, and not for nothing, but Macabre Waltz and Gravedigger is kind of an infinite combo, right? Not quite infinite, but it's a looping combo. Mind Rod's great here. I'm just gonna do it. Got a Colossal Dreadmaw and a Courser. So it's good melee. I'm gonna sandbag the last land for Macabre Waltz. Hopefully we can trade some creatures off and I can get back like Gravedigger plus maybe Epicure. Okay. Not dead. So I'm actually gonna block here because then I can take Vengeance. Oh no, okay. So maybe a Dwarven Priest is better in this deck. All right, next turn we can Plague Mare. I don't think we're gonna knock anything, but let's see. Let's see what he plays. Yeah, dagger back. Then maybe I just play Diamond Mare. Choose black and pass. Mind Rod's not terrible here. Getting down to one card in hand. Okay, so his last card was Gift of Paradise. Okay, so we can play, it's still a little bit slow for us, but we can play Daybreak Chaplain, slow things down a little bit. He can't attack with the green with Sentinel anymore. I can gain life off some of these attacks. Honestly, the only attack he has is with Daggerback. Interesting. I'll block like this. If he doesn't have a combat trick, I'm gaining a life. Maybe he's got shock or something. Volley Veteran. Yeah, that attack didn't make sense at all because um, there's no reason to do that. He let me gain one life by doing that. That's the only thing. Bradmob's going to be annoying and it was a good top deck for our opponent for sure. I'm still stuck on 3 lands by turn 7. I think it's important to kill Giant Spider here. Game on life, and we're taking 9, going to 9. Attacking there's probably a mistake. Gain some life and get outside the range of get outside of the risk zone. So that makes Gravedigger better now. I could even attack with Daybreak Chaplain if I want to. I just might do that. All right, I want to get down open and graze now so that even if he has declared dominance, I still get 3 zombies. And this is going to be it's going to make it really hard for my opponent to come back. Sure. Now we do our thing with Epicure of Blood and just drain every turn with Fountain. And we got ourselves a combo. Locker Worm is actually not a problem. We can kill it with Take Vengeance. Yeah, he's going to draw a card. The light gain even I'm not concerned about. I have plenty of ways of dealing with a card like that. Now we just hang out. We wait to find a source of mana. And the pressure is really on our opponent to do something, not on us. This doesn't do anything. Because I got Epicure of Blood that can block. You could make Rocks work unblockable, but that's okay. I mean, I'll just use Macabre Waltz now. Sure. And get a 2/2 in the process. So let's go Plague Mare, Epicure of Blood, gain a life. Discard a Swamp, play a Swamp, and replay Epicure. So we got 3 sources of blue, so every turn it's like almost 1 in 6 odds, a little worse than 1 in 6. Okay, I mean, if he has a combat trick, knock yourself out. Sure. I got another zombie. I could Plague Mare and get a nice attack in, actually. His best bet is killing my token creatures, because if he kills anything else, then I just get more 2/2s. It's fine, I'll take a 2/2. At some point, I might just cycle Fountain if it's not if it's really not doing anything. Oh, never mind. All right, so now we pass, and then we will Chromium end of my opponent's turn. So whatever. Okay, okay. Was that enough? I think our plan is the same. So that's a decent opening hand for me. We can go Neonate. Okay, okay. So on my opponent's turn, we can green. All right, this is good. So we can play stack and just pass. So it looks like our opponent is off a second color. If that's all he's doing, then pretty good. Red and white, okay. So we can take Vengeance, we can play Epicure, we got options. Yeah, I think it's best to just take Vengeance and then drain again. Looks like he still can't find a second color. Okay, nice. So now we can start playing Heralds. I don't see a reason not to play another Herald. So next turn we can have our opponent down to 1 if we find another land. Actually, no, that's lethal right now. 10, no, it's not. 12. So this would be 5 each. It's 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I can deal 12. Pretty good. Blocks. Okay. There. 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I can't neonate now because of Runa Connoisseur. I don't want him to draw cards. So I'm just gonna try to kill him with Herald. I guess I could still neonate end of my opponent's turn. And then even if my opponent's drawing cards, it's probably gonna be just game. Yeah. Okay. Hope you enjoyed it. Too bad we didn't win game 2, but I think it's a solid draft, another 2-1.